Alright, see you in a bit.
Alright,
Have fun at drama school, Phoebe. See you later.
Alright, love you.
Good afternoon. It is Saturday the 17th of December and it's been a morning of running around. I had to go and pick a parcel up from Parcel Force, so I went and did that early. I've been cleaning out the fridge. It's going to get used a lot, the fridge, over the next week or two, so I've given it a bit of a pamper, a bit of a clean and a spruce up. It's my best friend from school's birthday today, so I've just been over to have a cup of tea and a couple of biscuits with her and give her a little present. And also, she's had a really bad week because her dad died 2 days ago and it's her birthday today, so it was really nice to see her and give her a hug. I'm glad that I've done that. So now I'm going to go back and commence Operation Massive Tidy Up and wrapping of presents to put under the tree. Let's go and get on with it. It is a Christmas tradition in our house, and has been for some years, that we, instead of exchanging gifts really on Christmas Day, we buy each other a little something. This is the adults in the family. We buy, and well, I also get for the children, little Christmas Eve presents. It has to just be something small. It can be silly or serious, as long as it's relatively inexpensive. So I'm just wrapping up to put under the tree the Christmas Eve presents for my mum and sister. And the girls, I usually get something edible, something toiletry related, and a few other little bits as well. Most of the time I get them some pyjamas. That's a fairly recent thing that we've done. I haven't actually found them any this year. I'll probably run out of time now. Anyway, you'll notice from the light that it's much later on. It's now 4:30. Dan's just gone to go and get Phoebe from drama school. And Lilia's working. And we're going to have burgers tonight. I am really feeling the stress of things at the moment. Every day more gets done. And I've spent a lot of time doing some very secret, important Christmas work today, which has made me feel a lot better, including things like wrapping Christmas Eve presents. Just waiting for one thing to arrive. Here we've got presents for Lilia's boyfriend's parents. We've got them a little something. It's also his birthday. He'll be 17 tomorrow, so we've got him a little something for his birthday. And yeah, so it's been very full on, lots of household stuff to get done. I have realised, well, I kind of have always known, but I've really realised recently that it makes an enormous difference to my mood and mental health when the house is clear and tidy. Clutter really, for want of a better expression, does my head in. And my house is extraordinarily cluttered at the moment. It's the time of year, we've got things displaced because of Christmas decorations and so on. But there's a lot of sorting out I need to do, and I'm getting so fed up with it. So it's making me really look forward to January, because after the Christmas festivities and all the fun is over, I'm really looking forward to getting organised and really having a big clear out and clearing the decks and everything. Yeah, so somebody asked actually why, that they'd said that because I'd mentioned we're not having our extension anymore. We've long been planning a kitchen extension. And that is because, if you missed it, it's because of the cost of living crisis and the mortgage rates going up. We are going to be paying between £300 and £500 a month more on top of what we already pay for our mortgage from February onwards. And we were going to fund the extension by paying for just over half of it ourselves with money that we'd saved, and borrowing a little extra to top it up, but we just cannot do that. We cannot afford to do that now. So extension will not be happening. It's really heartbreaking, but we're in a even to have been thinking about an extension means we're extremely lucky and fortunate. So we're just going to spend the money we've got and do the kitchen up. It's the only room in the house we haven't done. We've just put a lick of paint up really, so we're going to get a proper we're going to get it all designed and get a kitchen that really works for us. So that's still really exciting. And we do feel very fortunate to be able to do that. And I'm looking forward to having a bit more storage and getting rid of stuff. Oh, I didn't come on here to talk about that. I came on to open my Advent, so shall I do that? Okay, let's start with this one. Which one's in here? Oh, my Merry Music one. I think I'll leave the Christmas Carol one because I've only got 3 of those left. So this is my Merry Music themed Advent. What is the date? The 17th. I should know that because it's Caroline's birthday, which you would have seen earlier. 17th today, Merry Music. This is my Advent that I bought from Green Lumpkin Yarns. Oh, sorry for wobbling. Oh, that's lovely. There's another little sparkly star. Or as Suzanne, I've been catching up with Suzanne on her Vlogmas today, so she would call this a shiny. A little shiny. Oh, a bluey yarn today. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Oh, little town of Bethlehem. Oh, that'll have to be the music for today's vlog now, won't it? So whatever you've seen, if I've included music, it's going to probably be a jazz version of O Little Town of Bethlehem in honour of the yarn. Isn't that gorgeous? There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Very pleased with that. And then my other one, from Bumblebee Acres Fibre Farm. This was a gift from them. I think I've lost one because I didn't have a number 13. And I messaged them and said, oh, is that because, you know, unlucky 13? Oh, it's a little packet today. And they said, no, you should have one. We haven't got any spares or anything. So maybe when I swapped it all round, I lost one. I'm going to have a little search and see if I can find the mysterious number 13. And this is Bridgerton themed. And I've been loving this. Oh, little extra. I burn for you. There we go. Your Grace, Your Grace. And it is, oh, I burn for you. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Oh, they've all been so gorgeous, these colours. A reddy colour is always going to be a bit difficult to show up in low light. Actually, that's not too bad. Looks quite good. Really lovely. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, what am I going to do now? I'm in an empty house. Right, I've got a hoover. That's what I've got to do. So I'm going to go and clear up from my super secret Christmas activities. And then I'm going to run the hoover round. I think tomorrow we might go to Rochester. I've really wanted to go to Rochester during Vlogmas because obviously it's very much associated with Charles Dickens, who is very much associated with Christmas because of his novel, A Christmas Carol, which you've heard me talking about many, many times. And there are so many little Dickens buildings and things that are sort of related to things that are in his books. And it's just such a lovely place. I love Rochester. It just feels festive and lovely. So we're hoping that we might get down there tomorrow, but it's supposed to be really, really wet. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm just rambling now. I'm going to be quiet. Dan?
Yes.
What are your stress levels like at the moment?
Out of 10, about 2.
Oh. I'm on like 34.
That's why we work.
Dan, just...
You pull me up a bit and I pull you way down.
You just don't get stressed, do you?
I do, but not nearly in the same way you do.
Anyway, we're preparing dinner. Well, Dan is, but I'm going to help a bit before I go and show you something. We are having a selection of vegetables, which are about to season. And I am going to have... What are you having? Are you having one of these?
I'm having one of the Beyond Meat
So
burgers.
Dan and I are going to have a Beyond burger because they're really lovely. Phoebe's going to have a real burger because now that she's no longer pescatarian, she was pescatarian for 3 years.
Yeah.
But she decided not to be anymore, but she's really going for it. So she's having a proper burger. And yeah, it's going to be yummy. And we're going to have some chips as well. Looking forward to it. Right, excuse any ambient sounds in the background while Dan's cooking away. In this box there were some things that I thought I would show you. These are things that I have in previous years put out, but I haven't this year. And they're things that I've made. Actually, there's a couple of things in here that are unfinished, so I'll show you unfinished in a minute. So I used to make and sell little clay ornaments made with air drying clay. All my life, from when I was a very young child, I've always made little creatures and little people out of Fimo clay or air drying clay. And I used to sell them in an Etsy shop many moons ago. And this is a couple that I made and kept for myself. You would have seen my early examples when I visited my mum's bungalow the other day as well. So, but these are my Santas, and I used to absolutely love and adore making and painting these, and seeing them now makes me really want to do it again. So who knows, maybe in the coming year I might make some for next Christmas to give as gifts or something. So these are my rotund Santas. So I just make them out of air drying clay, and then I paint them with acrylic. And I think this was an acrylic paint that I found that has a slight, oh no, I probably mixed it with gold. That's what I did to give it a slight sheen. He's got his beard and his nose. I don't know if you can see his nose has got a slight redness to it from the cold, you understand. Nothing else. Nothing to do with sherry. So that's my rotund Santa. And then this is my tall and elongated Santa. He's got a few little bashes and scrapes on him. So, ooh. So here he is. His hat at the back. I made the base so that it was really easy to make sure they stood and didn't topple over or wobble. And he's holding a little present. So that's my tall Santa. And then this was a more recent one. I think I made this possibly in the last 5 years. I was looking for a really simple way to make little Santas, and I was really pleased with how this came out. Like a little elfish Santa, a little cheeky. And this one's actually got a face that you can see rather than just a little protruding nose. I might put these out actually, now I've got them out. And then these were another one that I was working on but haven't finished. Oh, that one's a little bit broken. It doesn't look like I've even finished painting them actually. They are a work in progress. I wanted, again, just trying to keep it simple. There we go. I really like this because it's just one piece of clay. And you can have fun with the shape of the hat and then the beard. But I wish I'd done a textured beard like this guy. But, you know, like I say, this is a work in progress. So this could be my project for 2023, is to develop this a little bit, because I miss doing my clay. I really miss it, and I really enjoy doing it. So, and that's just a little aversion. But he hasn't got a 3D beard. It's just painted on, but I definitely prefer it a little bit 3D. Love it. So I might finish these off so I can put them out. And they're my little clay Santas. And now, after dinner, I'm going to take the Radio Times, the Christmas Radio Times, and this highlighter pen, and I'm going to have a lovely time with a glass of wine and go through this and highlight everything I want to watch. Oh, it's going to be so festive. Ooh, festive pottery throwdown, Dan. Just been talking about clay. Highlighting. Yum.
independently verified. And we can now reveal the Strictly Come Dancing champions 2022 are...
Thumbs up, thumbs up. Helen, hands up. I want a hands up too.
But I don't want this one.